the folk over at PFF. Salute them over there. Talk a little RBs and then we get up out of this thing, man.
Okay.
So, the good folk over at PFF, we do like to see where they view our guys, right? At least from a league perspective. So, talk a little RBs because we do happen to have a guy. We got a guy. All right. And we shall see where they got young Najee ranked on this list. Here we go.
1, Nick Chubb. 2, Derrick Henry. 3, Christian McCaffrey. 4, Josh Jacobs. 5, Jonathan Taylor. 6, Saquon Barkley. 7, Aaron Jones. 8, Tony Pollard. That's high. 9, Austin Eckler. 10, your guy, Dalvin Cook. 11, Breece Hall.
He's not my guy. I like his little brother. He's not my guy.
12, Kenneth Walker. 13, Alvin Kamara. 4, Damian Pierce. 15, Travis Etienne.
Shout out to Etienne.
16, Ramondre Stevenson.
You
17,
know we like Stevenson, man.
Tyler Algier. 18, J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, they playing.
And then 19, Najee Harris. 20, Javonte Williams. I like Javonte. He got hurt.
Yeah.
21, Isaiah Pacheco.
How
22,
you feel
Joe
about
Mixon.
Pacheco, all right. You ain't give me no Pacheco. You ain't give me no. I like Pacheco. You ain't give me none of that.
There's a lot of good running backs in the league right now.
Time out, but you're not gonna make a state. You're not gonna pause for Pacheco. You don't like this. It's bursty, man.
We wouldn't know who he was if he wasn't.
You're
on the Chiefs.
absolutely. You're 1,000% right. I'm sorry. I'm with you.
They got him over Joe Mixon. How you feel about that?
I actually don't like it, but it goes back to what you just said. If he's playing anywhere else, we're not even talking about
good.
this, man. He's good.
I got no problem with him.
Yeah.
23, Miles Sanders. He's coming off a career year, too.
Yeah.
I threw him at 23. 24, Damian Harris.
Way too low. We got him snubbed. You know what team he played for now. Put some respect on his name.
He was a system back. 25, Jamal Williams. 26, Khalil Herbert.
Yo, shout out to Khalil, man. Remember when he came out? Yeah, we liked him a little bit.
Wasn't he out of Virginia Tech?
Yeah.
27, Elijah Mitchell. 28, Rashad Penny. 29, A.J. Dillon. 30, Zeke. 31, Cam Akers. And 32, David Montgomery.
Zeke, free agent. Dang. Respect, though. He still ain't signed yet. You right, though, huh?
Yeah. It's like that.
It's a cold world, man.
Yeah, they got Najee at 19.
What they say about the homie Najee, man? Let's get to his say.
He's been solid through his NFL career, rushed for more than 1,000 yards in each of his first 2 seasons, but also did so with a sub-4 yards per carry average. So far, he's been a product of his volume more than efficiency. We'll see if he could take the next step in 2023.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't tell the whole story because
I would also agree.
His rookie year, he played with probably the worst offensive line in the league.
It's a strong case to be made for that, yes.
And he was making plays out of nothing.
He was getting hit in the backfield consistently, yes.
My thinking is they got guys like Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Kamara. Kamara's been like banged up a little bit too. Damian Pierce, Travis Etienne.
Low key, J.K. Dobbins. How'd you feel about that one?
Yeah, even that one. Like
J.K., I love his athleticism, but no, he's definitely not been healthy.
I just feel like there's a case for Najee close to that top 10. And the reason is they brought it up back-to-back 1,000-yard years.
Mm-hmm.
He's been out there. He's been playing more than a lot of these guys that are above him on the list.
I'm an ETN guy. I personally don't like the fact that they had ETN ahead of him up here right now based on we've seen Najee for 2 seasons do this thing now. Whereas we've only seen ETN for the 1. We know he was hurt that first year, but it's something about having to do it multiple times, man. Like, prove it. Can you really be that type of dude, man?
And I like all these running backs. Like Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall.
Damian Pierce is nice.
Now, if you were to say like, hey, I think Breece Hall or Kenneth Walker is a better running back going forward, or I'd rather have them as a running back for my team, I could understand that.
And that's a different convo, though, right?
Yeah, I guess that's your preference and whatnot. But I do think going forward, Najee is going to be good behind our offensive line.
I agree. I think we'll see the best version of Najee this season behind that O-line, and based on how he looks right now. Like I said, physically, he just looks like a better physique, a better body composition, man.
Doesn't fumble the ball. Can rely on him. Durable. Good pass catcher, too. Good blocker.
Super durable, man.
Right. So, yeah, I'd have him creeping around that top 10, I feel like.
Now I heard you take a little offense to Tony Pollard at 8.
That's just hot. Yeah, I'd probably drop him out of the top 10, maybe put Najee in it.
How you feel about Aaron Jones at 7? I felt like if this
Yeah,
was 2
that's
years
high.
ago,
That's a little high, too.
if this was 2 years ago, I'm with it. I'm like right now, he's still good. He still does what he does, but I'm just like, I don't look at him to that level right now, especially with how they backfield set up too, man.
That's a little high.
Yeah.
I'm with you. And I'm trying to look lower on this list. Javonte Williams. I just think he's a really good running
He
back.
just got hurt.
Yeah.
That was it. I'm not a big Austin Eckler fan, but I do feel like
I've come to respect his game.
I'm with you. I was like, I don't like him as like his game, but I respect it. He's Dalvin Cook.
He's proved me wrong.
Him and Dalvin Cook, all right? Austin Eckler and Dalvin Cook, I don't like their games at all, but they are really good players that win. They're good players. You need them.
Yeah, I feel like when it was
They're good
announced
players,
the Chargers were moving on from Melvin
Yes.
Gordon, Eckler was going to be their number one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this isn't going to last.
Yep.
Eckler's a good secondary back. He's like a
Mm-hmm.
Darren Sproles, but there's no way he's going to be able to carry the workload. He proved me wrong.
Yeah. He low-key, that's what Jalen Warren about to try to do, huh?
I think Eckler's actually been, if you're just talking touchdown, I think he's been the most productive running back in the last like 2-3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Like
It turns out,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Yards, I mean, he's up there probably in total yards just because of the receiving.
He's a good RB1. Like, he's a
Yeah.
good player, man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Good.
I'd still take like a Barkley or Taylor.
Well, those are sexy. That's different.
Henry.
Those are exotic.
Yeah, I'd take those guys over him.
Austin Eckler is like, I'm trying to think. Austin Eckler is like a charger. You know what I'm saying? He's like a challenger. It's dope.
He plays for the Chargers.
You know what I'm saying? When you say like Saquon, that's like a Ferrari. That's like a Lambo. It's just like, that's just a little different over there, man. They both fire though, but that one's more fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to. He's probably been the number one. I thought PFF was going to say this. They brought up fantasy football in Eckler's description. I thought they were going to say he's been the number one fantasy running back. He probably has been too.
He got to be in that
Over
convo.
over the last 2 or 3 years.
He in that convo. Saquon get you right though when he's healthy.
Yeah, McCaffrey, he did really good for the 49ers last year.
And they had him ranked 3 up here. Okay.
Chubb at 1.
I low-key don't like Saquon at 6. I think he should be a little bit better. But it's hard to. Yeah. I don't know who I'm moving off to move him up though. That's my issue. Because even
Chubb's
though
just been too damn consistent.
that's my thing. Like,
Doesn't get hurt.
and Derrick Henry up until I guess even last year he still was balling.
Got hurt again.
Yeah. But he still did we supposed to.
Josh Jacobs, that was like an outlier year, it felt like. Jonathan Taylor, he got hurt. Yeah, it's tough. That's tough.
All right. Okay.
I think there might be a case for McCaffrey at 1 because of his pass catching.
Yeah. Chubb.
Yeah, he's not the
Chubb
pass
is just-
catcher McCaffrey is.
but
It's what you want.
Yeah.
McCaffrey works perfectly out in San Fran. Chubb
I'd
works
agree.
perfectly up in Cleveland. AFC
Because I
North ball.
was gonna ask, would it change if McCaffrey was still in Carolina?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's like when I think of Chubb, I'm like, if Chubb was in San Fran, I think Chubb is still gonna be just as dominant, probably even more dominant.
He's not being utilized in the pass game.
No,
like
not at all. He
McCaffrey,
wouldn't
though.
be, but he's gonna be running behind a crazy offensive line though. That's my other thing. And with the way more just chaotic offense that is gonna put more stress on you as a defense, whereas in Cleveland it's more like vanilla. He's just a guy. You know what I mean? They both nice.
Is Chubb like that in Carolina though?
I think
It's like it's like when Saquon was with the Giants these last couple of years and they had terrible O-lines. Like it just didn't look the same.
I agree to an extent. I do. I don't know. I just think that McCaffrey's game is more of a space game, whereas Chubb is just more of a I'm running this ball downhill. You're gonna have to tackle me for 4 quarters. Just
He's damn good.
yeah, almost like a body puncher versus like a dude that just knockout artist or something. Flashy with the jab or something. I don't know.
Against the Steelers, I'm trying to think.
Chubb don't really. He had that one game.
Chubb's been I would say Chubb's been better than Henry against us.
Yeah.
Henry's never really done anything against
Henry
us.
got Spillane versus us. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the last time we played him for Ben's last season, he was hurt.
He was hurt. Yeah.
Taylor did a little something against us
Chubb is
last
going
year,
after us.
but
Saquon,
It wasn't
nothing.
that bad. It was one series he went off against us.
Yeah.
We contained him pretty good.
Saquon didn't hurt us.
Jacobs, he didn't do much. Well, they stopped handing him the
They stopped
ball.
giving it to him,
Yeah, they stopped.
because remember they
handing
ran
him the
up
ball.
on that first drive, man. Yeah, and then after that,
Eckler cooked us.
Eckler cooks a lot of people.
That was Ben's last season again. That was on
Let's
the road.
see. Did we see Brees? No. No.
I just like going through these names and
Yeah.
thinking like, how do they look like against us?
Versus,
Because
yeah.
I remember Ladainian Tomlinson in his prime, considered like the best running back in the
Yeah.
league. We shut him down every time we played him, though. We were
can see
never
that.
worried about him in that Chargers offense.
I can see that.
Never. Like, I don't know if he ever had more than like 40 yards against us
I can
in
see
any
that.
game.
That's essentially how we done done Henry. Yeah.
Mixon's done good against us.
Miles Sanders had success against us to an
Yeah.
extent.
That was that one run. It was just
Uh-huh.
one run in that Carson Wentz
Yep.
game. And then, yeah, last year, I thought we stopped the run pretty
That's what I'm
good.
saying. It was the
A.J. Brown place. Yep.
Yeah, because nobody else on this list is really giving us issues. Damian Harris in New England wasn't giving us issues. Ramondre Stevenson was more so just keeping them on schedule. But did we ever feel like he was out of control or we couldn't
We
stop
should have
it?
never lost that game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Okay.
Dalvin Cook cooked us in that Vikings game.
The last
That was
seven.
that was with
Yeah.
us. Yeah, that was with us having the worst like D-line rush defense in the league.
It was like a tale of two halves.
Yeah, they stopped running the ball. They
Yeah.
started throwing it, and
Because that's when Kello got the pick and he started celebrating. It was like, all right, a little premature for the celebration, but that's ultimately what sparked the comeback. Yeah.
yeah, it would have been epic. But yeah, I think Najee could have been a little higher.
Yeah. I respect that.
I think he could have been closer to top 10.
Now, Alex Papamichael says that J.K. Dobbins has kind of given us some issues. But we've only played him once, though, if I remember correctly. That was his first time versus us. And I do agree because J.K. is a good player, but he just hasn't been healthy.
Was that last year?
Was that?
I think it was. Wasn't that like his
it was
first,
his
like
first
game
time.
back or
Yeah,
something?
it was like early, though.
Yeah, I mean, whoever they had as that running back group last year, yeah, that was 200 yards.
Yeah.
We did good against them out of Baltimore, though.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we were fine.
Who else was with him?
I don't know.
Was that Foreman?
I thought, yeah, I thought Dobbins. That was his first game back. Like
Yeah,
no one was
'cause I
talking
remember
about
he
it.
had
Then all of a sudden,
yeah.
they were just like, yeah, Dobbins is cleared to play in this game.
Yeah, dang. You're right, though. All right.
Yeah,
you're
he's right. Last year at
Yeah.
home, that was him.
Shout out. Yeah, because I like Dobbins. Like I said, this guy just be healthy, man. That's it. Just be healthy.
Yeah, I don't. Vinny's saying he played in 2020, but I don't remember him doing much against us there.
And then he got hurt that offseason when literally like everybody in Baltimore had the ACL or the Achilles.
That was before the season. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's probably gonna be like a top 10 fantasy pick that year.
That's what it was. Mark Ingram was with him the first time in 2020. And then last year was when should have been Foreman, maybe. No. Who was, man? As soon as we named the back, someone be like, oh, yeah, I remember them. Yep.
Yeah, like Gus Edwards.
It was like a group of them, though.
Latavius Murray in there for a little bit.
Latavius was one of them, the tall one, yeah.
Le'Veon for a game or two.
L. Bell did have some carries. Son, I forgot L. Bell had carries. You're right.
That was an
That was
an ugly
year.
stretch for Bell.
That was the crazy time for the dudes, man.
Goes from the Chiefs to the Ravens, then the Bucks. Gets cut from the Bucks. That was a tough time for Bell.
Nah, it was.